नमस्ते दोस्तों, वेलकम बैक टू योर ओन यूट्यूब चैनल। मेरा नाम सुजाला है। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू प्रैक्टिस एन इवनिंग योगा रूटीन just for 20 minutes. We are going to refresh ourselves, strengthen our body and do some drills to increase our flexibility. Let's start by sitting in a cross-legged seated position. Spine straight रखेंगे, shoulders relax रखेंगे. Okay, so let's start by stretching our neck. अपने throat chakra की तरफ we are going to bring some awareness and you're going to stretch our throat slightly up and down. Feel the stretch on our neck, especially on the front side. Inhale करते हुए ऊपर और exhale करते हुए going to tuck your chin towards your throat. Slowly and gently you're going to bring your sole of the feet together so that you can come in a butterfly pose. You're going to flap your knees up and down as per your comfort. No need to push here, okay? You're going to slowly lift it up and down. With the breathing, remember the breath is very important. Now once you're done with a couple of breaths of flapping, you're going to go ahead and do a twist. Meanwhile, you continue doing the flappings. Once the flappings are done, we're going to twist. So you're going to take your hands towards your left leg, left edge of your thigh, and then slightly twisting the body, the upper part of the body towards the left side, and then slowly bringing the body forward and doing the same thing on the other side. Slowly and gently release the stretch, and then if you feel comfortable, slightly holding your legs and pushing your body a little forward for a forward fold position, a very passive one. No need to go for a deeper stretch here. Stay comfortable, keep breathing, and a couple of breaths here. And on the next inhalation, slowly lifting the body up, releasing the forward fold and coming to a tabletop position, from where we are going to transition to plank. You can take your time, slightly move your body, come up to tabletop, keeping your wrist just below your shoulders, knees below your hips, and then pushing the floor. You're going to lift your knees off the mat and come to a high plank pose. As you inhale, slowly moving the body sideways, stretching your right hand up towards the sky, looking at your palm if you feel comfortable, and then repeating it by exhaling, bringing the palm down to the mat, and then inhale on the other side, stretch the arm up, hold the pose, keep breathing. Next in breath, come to high plank, and as you exhale, breathe out and go to downward facing dog and inverted V position. Also we call it inverted V position as well, keeping the hips up towards the sky, bringing the chest down, hands straight, heels can be little up and knees can be slightly bent. You can warm up by paddling your foot one by one. Feel the stretch at the sole of your foot one by one. And after a couple of breaths, once you feel warmed, completely stretched, walk your legs, baby steps, walking your legs forward towards your palm, coming to a forward fold position. Knees can be bent little or more based on your practice. Feel free to adjust. Slowly inhale, lift the body to a half bend position. And then exhale, move a little more forward, maybe try to straighten the knee if it is at your practice. Otherwise you can keep it slightly bent, maybe coming up and down a little bit. Inhalation, half lift position, and exhalation, stretching your forward fold a little more. On the next in breath, take your hands at the back, interlace the fingers, keep the knees bent, look straight, and inhale, straighten your body. Deeper inhalation, stretching the chest and head up towards the ceiling and pulling those arms down towards the floor. Slowly and gently, once the centering is done, we are going to warm up by doing some Surya Namaskar. Inhale, stretching the arms up, Namaskara Mudra. If you feel comfortable, gaze at your palm, and you exhale, move forward, forward fold position. You can keep your knees slightly bent here, and then on the next inhalation, ground your palm, take the right leg back for a high lunge pose. Breathe in here, one deeper breath, and hold the pose. Take the front leg back and move towards a high plank. As you exhale, knees down, chest and chin down on the mat, and next inhalation, you're going to come to Bhujanga Asana. Inhale, lift the chest up, head up, push your shoulders down and away from your ears. On the next exhale, lift the body and go to downward facing dog. Feel free to move your hips side to side. It's your practice. You can do any movement. You have to just pause the video and do the stretches wherever you want to do it today. On the next inhalation, lifting the right leg back up, bringing it forward in between your palms, looking straight. And as you exhale, bringing the back leg forward, forward fold position. Inhale, stretching the arms up, arching the back slightly. Look up if you feel comfortable. And as you exhale, forward fold again to do it on the other side. So you inhale here and take your left leg back to a high lunge pose. Slightly holding the breath, taking the leg back, plank pose here. From the plank pose, you're going to exhale, ground your knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, transition to Bhujanga Asana, lifting the chest up. And as you exhale, pushing the floor and lifting the hip up towards the Parvatasana. Remember, it is your practice, it is your breath. Control your breathing and control your movement. Synchronize it with your breathing pattern. Once you feel comfortable, maybe move your leg side to side, hip side to side on the next inhalation. Bringing the left leg forward in between your palms for a high lunge on the other side. As you exhale, bringing the back leg forward, forward fold position. And inhale deeply, lift the body up halfway through. Fold your arms, interlace your forearms to one another. Feel the stretch on your hamstrings, on your calf muscles, back of your knee. Maybe swing your body side to side if you feel comfortable. It's a very slow and a gentle practice, so it's your practice, your movement, your breath. You can move side to side, and once you are done bending the knees, inhale, stretch the arms up, chest up, maybe bend a little more deeper. You can bend your knees again, and exhale, neutral your spine, release your hands by the side of your body. Body must be already feeling a little warmed up. On the next in breath, you're going to still keep moving. Inhale, stretch the arms, bend your elbows, hands at the back of your head, and lift the chest up slightly. Exhale, forward fold position. Option of keeping the knees bent. Inhale, take the right leg back for a high lunge pose. Hands are still down. On the next inhalation, cartwheel your hand and come to warrior 2, opening the body sideways towards the front. Feeling the stillness on your legs, feeling the strengthening of your quadriceps, opening up of your hips and those strong shoulders. On the next inhalation, you're going to stretch your front hand upwards, gazing at the palm to a reverse warrior pose. Keep breathing, couple of deeper breaths, the fresh air, taking it in, expanding your lungs, expanding your abdomen, each and every breath, warming up your whole body, freshening up your whole body. On the next exhalation, you come back to warrior 2, the same pose. Straighten both the legs now, and let's do warrior 2 on the other side. So you're going to bend your other knee right now, and then the arms will be in the same position. Keep it straight, just like a warrior. Stillness is the key. Bringing the stillness in your pose and in your mind. Let's try and stretch into reverse warrior on the other side, taking the hand up towards the sky, feeling the stretch on the front part and squeezing the other side completely, squeezing the obliques, stretching the torso on one side, squeezing the torso on the other side. On the next exhalation, you are going to bring your palms down back to warrior 2 on the same side. Inhale, straighten your legs, hands on your waist, both the sides, and exhale here. Next inhalation, chest up, head up slightly, lifting the body, and exhale. Hinge from your hip and bend forward, keeping the palms down. If you feel comfortable, press your palms, fold your elbows. If you can go further down, great. Otherwise, you can stay there, feel the stretch at the back of your spine. Try going deeper, but make sure you are aware of your breath, aware of the stretch. And once you are comfortable, once you are done with the stretch, inhale, come back up, placing the palm on your hip, slowly, gently bending the knees and coming to a standing pose, keeping the legs straight. As you exhale, bring the leg forward, hop onto the front of the mat and release your hands. Awesome. Keep flowing. Next inhalation. Straighten your hands, bend your elbow, stretch your chest up towards the ceiling slightly. Exhale, forward fold. On the next inhalation, take the right leg back as far as possible. High lunge to coming up, hands straight, and you're going to take your right hand towards your right big foot, coming to a triangle pose. Hands relaxing on the front leg, and the other hand is stretching up towards the sky. If you feel comfortable, keep gazing the sky. Isn't it beautiful? Lovely, clear, blue sky. Keep stretching. Transitioning to other side, slightly bending the front knee and coming back to star pose, and then doing the same thing on the other side. Triangle pose. Feel comfortable, gaze to the open sky, slower and deeper breath. Observe your breath. Imagine only your breath and your movement is with you when you hear to the ocean sound. Inhale, hands up, star pose, and exhale, coming back to high lunge, taking the back leg forward, forward fold. Fold your arms, swing, or maybe do a drill of up and down, up and down. On the next inhalation, stretch your hands up and exhale, release the arms. Awesome guys, you're doing great. Let's move on to some asana practice. Come to the mat. Prepare for reverse tabletop position. So you're going to place your palms down and the complete foot down. Inhale, lifting your abdomen up. So kind of making a reverse tabletop position. You're going to hold the pose. Keep breathing, couple of deeper breaths while you push your abdomen up towards the sky. Make sure you're expanding your chest and abdomen with every breath. On the next exhale, ground your hip down. Straighten your legs, or you can keep your knees bent. Always option is there to keep the knees bent. Inhale, straighten your arms up, and exhale, bend forward. Knees can be bent or straightened based on how you're feeling today. If you want to go a little more deeper, you can come back again to Dandasana. Again, you can straighten your hands up towards the sky and then go for a deeper stretch. Go for a deeper forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Maybe this time you are trying to keep your knees straight. Based on your practice, there's nothing to judge, there's nothing to compare here. Compare yourself with your posture. What you did before, what you're doing right now, how you're feeling right now. How's your body feeling right now? How is your breath? Is it with you? Are you present right now at this moment? After this yum 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 stretch, you can transition. I'm going to do a hip stretch here. So open your hips, straighten your legs as much as possible. You're going to go for side stretch as well as hip opening. So inhale, taking your arms up and bend towards any side, whichever is your favorite side. Interlace your fingers, except your index. Point your index towards the diagonal side, up towards the sky. As you inhale, come back to center. Prepare an exhale on the other side. Feel free to go deeper into the practice. Couple of few stretches before we close down today's practice. And slowly and gently with awareness, when you are ready to release the pose, slowly inhale and exhale, release your hands, feeling the good stretch on your inner thighs, back of your knees. Slightly taking the knees forward and at your comfort, going to lie down on the mat. Pressing the palms, fold your knees towards the sky. Bring your heels towards the hip as close as possible and inhale, going to lift the chest up, the hip up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin towards your throat. If you feel comfortable, grab hold of your ankle with your arms. Otherwise, you can keep pressing the palms down on the mat and use that pressure to lift your hips up as much as possible, giving a good stretch here. Setu Bandhasan, a very good posture for all the women of any age actually. And before we close, let's do a gentle twist. You're going to lie down at your back and bring your right leg forward, right knee press into the chest, and slowly and gently open it towards the right side. Drop the leg down, keep it folded. Use your right hand to keep the knee down, grounded. Bring your left hand shoulder level on the left side and gaze at your left palm. Keep your left leg straight. Left leg will tend to lift up, but focus on pressing it down. Use your thigh muscles to press the legs down. Again, bringing the chest close, bringing the hip close to the chest, and then changing it and doing the same practice on the other side. Feel free to stay in the pose if you want to. It's a beautiful evening. You have connected with your breath, connected with your soul. By the end of this practice, you observe how you feel today. Are you feeling refreshed? Are you feeling connected? Are you feeling flexible enough? I'm sure some postures might have been a little challenging for some of you, and which is completely fine. That's how we learn. If we feel it challenging, that means we have to practice it more. We have to focus on our breath. You can go and take Shavasana right now, or you can gently twist your hip, maybe side to side, before you go to Shavasana position. I'm again twisting it towards the opposite side. It's a very good stretch on the back of your glutes. Amazing stretch, amazing feeling after you do the stretch. And once you are ready, once you're done, bring your knees, both the knees close towards the chest, and bring your chin towards your knees. Stay there. A gentle knock on your core while you do that squeezing, and once the squeezing is done, you can stay there for as long as possible, by the way, and then move back to Shavasana. Feel the stretch, feel the breath, feel the air touching your skin, and once you're done with the practice, do not forget to subscribe, like and share. I hope you enjoying all the videos that I'm creating. You can follow me on Instagram as well, and I will be back with the next video soon. Take care, stay healthy. Namaste.